Orientation does is this. Intentional orientation says, oh, hey, so, oh, you're a nurse? I know what nurses are like. Yeah. Oh, hey, oh, you're an artist? I know what artists are like. Don't get me going on that environmental science. Don't get me going on that, right? Oh my God, a drummer in death metal? Oh, please, right? So when we label people and we only respond to the label. College student, everybody has the same label. Are we all the same? Very different, very different, very different. So here's the deal. Labeling can help. Remember the steps of perception, notice, organize, interpret. We can't get rid of labels. The thing we want to do, it's a barrier. We want to be able to move beyond the label to find reality. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Acknowledge that some labels we self-select. Some are placed on us by others. Acknowledge the label, but always know there's more to whatever's happening than the label. That's the idea. If we just get stuck on the label, we're stuck on the barrier. Fact, difference, confusion. Fact, difference, confusion. Fact, everyone knows what a fact is. Something that's real, true, that can be proven, that we'd all agree upon. Do you know what inferences are? It's like a guess. It's like, here's what I think happened. Here's what I think happened. So fact, inference, confusion is when you're making judgments on inference rather than on fact. This is what I think happened. This is why I think she did that. This is why I think he said that. That's a dangerous barrier to fall into. You should try to make judgments based on what you know is real and what you know is true, not on what you think, the guesswork. So again, it's just trying to have as much information about the event, the person, before you make a judgment. That's why this is a barrier. Static evaluation, so to be static means to what? If something's static, it's frozen, it's not moving, right? Evaluation is a judgment. So static evaluation is like a judgment frozen in time. Did you see where the Polaroid cameras came back out again? It's a kind of a big deal. You know, the shake it, shake it. Remember that song, Shake It, Shake It? No, I'm not going to say it's dumb, right? But that's the idea, right? A Polaroid picture is a static evaluation. It is a snapshot in any given moment in time that is unchanging, okay? That's a huge barrier. It's a huge barrier in our thinking when we take snapshots of individuals, of cultures, of other people, and we go, that's who they are, that's always who they're going to be. It's a huge barrier, right? Static evaluations, because people are growing, we're thriving, we're changing. Even you guys right here, there's a lot of growth that's going on. From the beginning of the semester in October to when we end here in December, you'll be a different person. Maybe not dramatically so, but you're going to be different. And why? Because you've been wrestling with different ideas, new ways of thinking, not just in this class, but in other classes and other experiences you're having with other people. You're learning what you want to do in this space with other people. That's a great thing. So static evaluation, we ignore change. People are always changing. We're always changing. I'm an old dog, I'm learning new tricks, all right? We're always growing, we're always learning. That's a good thing, that's a good thing. Allness. Allness, the tendency to, that whatever's been said is all there is to know, whatever's been said is all there is to say. John Sachs' poem, The Six Blind Men of Indostan, do you know that one? It's the six blind guys and an elephant. Have you heard that one? Yeah, it's, they bring the six blind guys in there and they go, here's the elephant, describe the elephant. I'm butchering the story, I'm butchering this, okay? Run with me on this. The first guy goes up and grabs, you guys have probably heard it, he grabs the elephant by the ear and goes, this is an elephant. The elephant's like a fan. The next guy grows up, the blind guys, the next guy goes up, grabs the elephant by the tail and goes, fan, no. Elephant's like a rope. Third guy goes up and grabs the elephant by the tusk and says, what are you talking about a rope? The elephant's like a spear. Fourth guy goes up and grabs the elephant by the trunk, right? Look at me, I'm acting this out like I'm holding a trunk, right? The elephant's like a snake. Next guy goes up, grabs the elephant by one of those legs and says, no, the elephant's like a tree trunk. Last guy, this would be me, just grabs the elephant around the side, no, the elephant's like a boulder, it's like a boulder. Snake, rope, spear, boulder. Who was right? All of them. All of them. They were all right. But here's the real question, who was wrong? All of them. You get it? Like, it's like, you and your darn philosophy. All right? But we only had one piece of information. They have one piece of information. An elephant is like. An elephant is like. Of course, they're like a spear, they're like a rope, right? That's just one part. Think of how complex we are as humans. Josh is like an artist, but he's so much more. Right? Mm-hmm. So we have bits and pieces. Omar's in love, but there's so much more to him. Yeah. All right. All right. So, allness, be careful of this one. We want to be confident. We want to make good judgments. We want to know about others. But how can we possibly know everything there is to know? So it's just kind of holding things in check. Indiscrimination is our last one. Indiscrimination reminds me of intentional orientation. So intentional orientation, responding to labels, right? So every May, every early summer, my family, we like to go out. It's really just me and my wife. We drag the kids along, and we'll go pick blueberries. There's a place called Moorheads up north near Conroe. You can go and you can pick blueberries, and they give you a bucket. So you blueberry, blueberry, blueberry. All right, let's go picking blueberries. Intentional orientation, respond to the way something is labeled. College student, college student, college student, college student. What does indiscrimination say? It's when we take things that are different. College student, college student, college student, but we put them all in the same bucket because they all have the same label. All right? Texan, Texan, Texan. Different. Same label, different. Right? Female, female, female. Same label. They're all the same. No hate. Just joking. All right? So you're grouping things that are different because they have the same label. You're putting them in the same basket. That's dangerous. It's dangerous. So all of these are just small barriers, right? From dividing things into unrealistic extremes.